Hey dudes, rhinoCRUNCH here today, and today's video is going to act as a type of introductory towards Tarkov. It's going to maybe answer some questions. I see a lot of questions in the comments regarding this game. Is it worth it? How does the trading work? How does the leveling system work? How does the mastering system work? Modding, gun modding, all that. Is it sandbox? Is it arena? What is the AI? I see a lot of general questions like this, and so this is a video that I think I probably should have done before I did any Tarkov videos, just a general explanation for people who maybe don't own the game or casually watch it, because a lot of people haven't even bought into the beta yet, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute. So if you own Tarkov, you play it regularly, this video is probably not going to be for you. It's not going to help you in any way. It's just a general overview of how the game works, and then I'm going to hop into a customs game and play around to that solo. But before we do that, we're going to just basically answer a lot of questions that I see in the comments. I wrote a bunch of them down here that just people general inquiries. So let's get into it. We're going to start the splash screen. We're going to start right with trading. We're going to start from the bottom and work our way up. So as you can see, there's 5 different traders. They all have different assortments of goods. Now, you can see right here there's a timer. Now, that timer is indicative of how often these traders are restocked. For example, this prapper here, he has $7 million. Let's say he was down to zero. He had $0, and you go and you try to sell him something. Well, you would actually get an error saying that he doesn't have enough money. And he restocks all of them restock every hour. Also, you can see a number down here next to the inventory item that he's selling, and that's exactly how many he has for sale. So you can see he has like 400 AKs. He has a large assortment of goods that he sells. They do run out. There are specific items that run out. For example, armor, headgear always runs out almost instantly. Within the first 2 minutes of this being restocked, it runs out, and you got to wait another hour if you didn't get your headgear for the hour. So if we come over here to the top right, you can see it says current attitude 2, level 16, and then how much money I've spent. Now, each attitude or each loyalty level, you can see the next loyalty level is 3. You unlock more items that you didn't previously have access to. For example, I believe that the Sega here was unlocked during, I'm positive it was unlocked on level 2. I couldn't see this gun for sale until I hit the second loyalty level. Each trader has his own specific loyalty level depending on their own requirements. As you can see here, the next is level 3, level 18. I do not know exactly what he unlocks. They're constantly changing it in the alpha, and I expect it to change a lot more. So it's probably best that I don't tell you guys what he unlocks doing the research, because I can almost guarantee that they're going to change it before release anyways. And the information that I'm giving you is going to be outdated. We're not gonna cover the details of every little aspect of these guys. I just want you guys to get a general understanding of what they're doing. So for me to unlock this next level, I need to hit level 13 and spend $1 million. Let's go back here. Generally, he sells Russian weapons and ammo. He buys a lot of. He'll buy, like if we go over to the sale tab here, he'll buy all your ammo. He'll buy guns. He'll buy all this stuff for the most part. So it's really good. It's really easy to sell a lot of your junk to this guy, as far as junk ammo, 5.45 ammo that maybe you don't want, or bullshit attachments that you're not going to use. So let's go back here. Here is the therapist. She sells medical supplies for the most part. She's pretty easy to get the rep up. You can see here I've spent over the amount. I just really need to level my character. Next loyalty level is going to be 3. I think she unlocks some bear med kits again, or grizzly kits, I should say. Again, that's probably going to change when the full game comes out, so it's not really it doesn't really matter. She's good to level for these med kits. These are huge, though. All right, we're going to come back here. This is the fence. Basically, he'll buy just about anything. He buys it at a really shitty cost. So if you're kind of in like a hurry or a desperate situation where you want to just get rid of a bunch of bullshit and get ripped off in the process, this guy is your man. He also he sells stuff at a higher cost than anybody else. We're going to go back here. This is the skier. He's the one who sells the armor. And again, he runs out of inventory pretty quickly when he gets the armor. Again, same thing with the loyalty level up in the top right here. You unlock as you go, as you spend money. Now, I think it's important to mention that all of these 4 deal in Russian rubles only, whereas the Peacekeeper deals in American dollars only. You can see he has 37,000 American dollars. And you can also see here that not everything for sale is for cash. You see here he wants 8 ES lamps for a tri-zip backpack. So you got to find these lamps, trade him for a backpack. Now these 2 MP5s that are right here unlocked at level 2. I know there's going to be more, silenced MP5, and there's other weapons that unlock once I get, I just really need to level my character. You can see for the most part all the requirements are met except for my leveling. And he sells mostly American items. Now, the interesting thing about Peacekeeper is, let's say I sell him a bunch of stuff, and you see how this isn't $1 million cash. This actually converts to Russian rubles. So as you buy and sell from these, and it's also important to mention that it's not necessarily money spent. This is kind of incorrect. It's if you sell him stuff, that also counts towards your reputation. Now, the interesting thing about all of this, like, who cares? It's trading, right? Like, what is this? How does this have to do with anything? You find a lot of rare items in the game that you can sell these guys. You're going to need to buy rare ammo from this guy if you want to get armor-piercing ammo, if you want to get grenades. You can't find everything you need in game. So it's cool to be able to buy and sell to these guys, level up, and get stuff that you can't necessarily find in game that you would really like to have. So that's cool. And all these items that you're going to be buying and selling are going to come to your stash here. Now, my stash is a fucking hot mess, as you can see. But the thing about the stash is it's a global inventory, okay? And I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh my God, Warzy, scam, global inventory. Now, when I first heard the word global inventory, it kind of has like this bad connotation to it, right? You think global inventory, you think, well, that's bullshit. Like global inventory, you go back to your stash, you hide all your shit. There is a method to the madness, okay? So everything that I bring into the raid, and if I die, I lose it all. If it's insured, as you can see, it has a shield here, insured by proper. If I die to AI and I am not looted by anybody and all of my items stay within the raid, I come down here to my messenger and it says, he'll give you this thing when you get wrecked. He said, my dogs went to location customs to find your stuff. They will bring it back if nobody picked it up. 3 days later, he'll actually bring your stuff back. And this was one of the additions they added recently since I started playing. They added a lot of stuff since I started playing, and we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a minute. So for the most part, all of this stuff, if you lose it to another player and die and they loot it, regardless of if it's insured or not, it's gone, okay? The insurance only acts as insurance, for lack of a better word. If you die to your own stupidity, you break your legs, you die of dehydration, or you get killed by the AI and nobody sees it. If they find your body, though, and then they loot it and they take your shit out of the instance, then it's GG anyways. The only exception is this thing right here, the gamma container. Anything that's in here, you can see it's extremely small. There's enough to fit the screen. You can maybe get a helmet in there. But for the most part, it's just this little. Compared to the rest of your inventory, it really isn't much. You can't fit any substantial rifle in there. Sure, if you find some rare pistol, but you can see the pistols are worth, this is small beans compared to these rifles. We're talking $3,000 versus, a $20,000 rifle. So that's cool. I like that. And then we come over here to our inventory. You can see there's I have a whole bunch of guns. A lot of these guns you can't even buy ammo for, like this DVL-10. That's why I don't really use it a lot. It's basically, this was a press kit, and I know a lot of people are going to get tilted by that. They're going to say, you got a press kit, Okay, first of all, stop being a jealous bitch, okay? Jealousy doesn't look good on that cute face of yours, all right? I never, I bought the game and they upgraded my account to a press kit, so when I was streaming, I could showcase some of the stuff. Okay, and I'm not gonna say, hey guys, can you downgrade my press kit? I pre-ordered just like everybody else. Okay, when I heard about the game, I liked the idea and I pre-ordered. So they upgraded it because they're fucking awesome. But a lot of this stuff wasn't. I farmed a lot of this stuff. The armor you can't get. The armor, they only gave me a couple sets of armor. I've probably lost and regained all of this fort armor 2 times over. These M4s aren't mine. I don't know whose they are. I killed a couple people and took them. The headgear is not mine. The chest plate's not mine. This is all gear that I've farmed playing with other players. I've lost a bunch of shit too, don't get me wrong, but a lot of it's all farmed gear. So you can see here, there's a whole bunch of shit. It's super disorganized, which I apologize for. I'm sure all the OCD fans are losing their fucking marbles right now. Okay, so let's go over this document folder right here. You open this up and it's filled with keys. Now, the interesting thing is as I said before, when you come into the instance, you have a preset defined amount of gear that you can lose, including these keys. I like to keep these keys in the document case because obviously you can hold more of them, but also, depending on which map you're playing on, there is specific locations on that map that are locked, whether it's a car, whether it's a truck, whether it's a hidden room, whether it's a gas station back room, safes, etc., etc., etc. So you can come through the instance. If you don't have the key to open up one of those locations, some of them even provide quicker exits from the match. So let's say you go into a match, your friend dies right off the bat, you grab all his gear for him and you're like, I'll just exit the match as fast as possible. Where there's keys that'll get you through the map quicker, and you need to find those keys in order to use them. Now, I really like this idea. This is a concept that they've expanded on since they came out. First, it was just a couple rooms and a couple quick exits that you can unlock. Now they're adding cars, they're adding secret locations that you can find and unlock, which, underground bunkers and stuff like that, which is really, really fucking cool, I think, because there's high-end loot in these locations, whether it's grenades, whether it's rifle bodies. It's almost guaranteed if you're the first one there and you have a key, there's going to be some good shit there, which is really cool concept. We've never seen this before in any type of survival type game, which I think it's definitely something to look at for other games. It'd be cool to expand on. So that's it. That's your basic inventory. That's how it works. So what we're going to do is actually, I don't like bringing backpacks into instances because for the most part, I kill people and take their shit. And so what we're going to do is we're going to hop into a match. Oh, before we do, let's just go over the skill system real quick. This is another addition to the game that wasn't in when I first started playing. This was all blacked out, similar to how this is blacked out and says not available in alpha. It said the same thing for these top 6. I think it's important to mention that this is, even though it's leveling, you hear like XP and leveling in a shooter and you're like, oh God, what the hell is this shit? Are we turning into like WoW? It's passive leveling. It's just based off of your experience, your time played, how many times you've been shot, how often do you run, how often do you heal, how often do you carry goods. These are all passive systems at level, which I really, really like. So it shows that if you've played for 1,000 hours, you have a little bit to show for it. You're not just some noob who has the same amount of stamina as the guy who's only played 10 hours, which I think makes sense. I think there should definitely be some kind of passive system. And you can see here some of them are the increase in strength allows you to jump higher, sprint faster, hit harder, and throw farther. And on top of that, carry more weight. So I really, really like this idea. And this wasn't in. And the reason I'm mentioning this wasn't in is because I think when this game came out, a lot of people were skeptical of whether or not they should get it. They're like, these devs just going to take the money and dip. Are they going to start delivering on some of the promises? So I've repeated this reoccurring theme of this wasn't in since the last 6 months I've been playing, and they've been progressing. They've been adding stuff they say they're going to add, and I think everyone has a healthy level of skepticism when it comes to early access, but we can kind of let our guard down a little bit. They're definitely adding stuff in this game. They're expanding maps tremendously. They're adding features. They're continually updating the insurance system for traders, this leveling system. The maps have grown tremendously. They've added AI to the map that wasn't there before. So what we're going to do is we're going to hop into game. And you can see if you scroll down here, there is a tremendous amount of XP that you can get, different levels, skills you can get here. And we're going to go ahead and hop into game. Oh, really quickly, too, there's mastering up here. I forgot about this. Mastering is just basically you're mastering your weapons. I don't know exactly how it works, if you're going to maybe have less recoil or less sway as you hold the weapon because you're used to it. I'm not sure on the information of that, but there is mastering. So look at the stat tracking basically for everything. It's just everything is stat tracked. Okay, so let's go. Where are we going here? We're going to go back, and we're going to escape from Tarkov. Now, before we get into the game, it's important to mention that there is 3 factions: the USEC, the Bear, and the Scav. The USEC are the Americans, the Bears are the Russians, and for the most part, there's no real difference other than aesthetics and how they sound. One's Russians, one's American, and, of course, aesthetics. Now, they're both player factions. You can play with your friends who are Bears and your friends who are USEC. If you're a Bear, it doesn't matter what faction you're on. You can still play together. So for the most part, as of right now anyways, it's all aesthetics and it's all audio stuff as far as voiceover. There's no skills that are better than USEC and vice versa. Now the Scavs, on the other hand, these are the AI that are spawned into the match. Now, when you look at the map, it's a giant map, and AI randomly spawns throughout the map. Now, the interesting thing is if I wanted to, say, play as one of those AI, I could pick this character right here, the Scav, and there's a cooldown on it. For the press, it's a half hour. For everybody else, I think it's like an hour. I don't know what the final result's going to be. I'm sure they're going to change it, but there is a cooldown. You can only do this so often. And basically what it is you take the role of one of the AI. So you're like a rogue in the match. You're sneaky. You look like the AI. You have the weapon of an AI. However, you don't behave like the AI, obviously, because you're a player. So this is a really interesting feature that you can kind of throw off the players trying to escape, because they know where the AI spawns are. They know where everybody's at. But if you kind of throw them off and kind of hit them in sections that they're not normally hit, and ambush them in parts of the map that they're not really ready to be ambushed by because they're not used to seeing AI over there, it can really work to your advantage. And the other Scavs, if they see you, won't attack you either, which is amazing. So you can actually work together with the AI. Unfortunately, in this current build, what a lot of Scav people like to do is they play their Scav, they come into the match, they kill other Scavs, they kill the AI, they take their gear, and they leave right away. And I hope that there's something in the future that goes against that, because they're kind of missing the whole point of the Scav. I don't do that. I personally love to try to hunt other players trying to escape as a Scav, because you have nothing to lose. All this gear was given to you free. You can lose it, and it doesn't mean anything. You could escape the match like a pussy, too, and take this little Makarov and sell it for $2,000, but that's not fun. It's a lot more fun to kill a fully armed player like this, get all of his gear, and then exit the match and be able to keep it. And both, all characters, as long as you're in the match, if you escape, you can keep the gear. So you can keep the gear as a Scav. You can keep the gear you find as a USEC. We're going to go as USEC. We're going to do customs. I think it's important to mention on this map, there's a couple things. So first of all, there's 3 maps right now. These are arena-style maps. They're small. They're not. They're big, but they're small in terms of survival maps. If you were to look at like a map of Chernarus or a Rust map or any type of survival game, Arma 3 Milsim game, we're talking huge, massive, 25 kilometer square maps. Now, it's important to mention this because at the current stage, these are really small maps. However, from what I understand, all of these maps are going to bleed into one giant map except for Streets of Tarkov. So the way it's going to work is you are going to play through the game. You're going to escape all of these. And once you escape all of these, then it's going to unlock a sandbox mode where all of these are opened up. Now, at first, when I heard that, I was like, that seems. I don't know if they're going to be able to do that. It seemed, Unity. That's pretty crazy. The high fidelity of the maps, and interestingly enough, I've seen both customs and woods start to really, really expand. Like they are definitely expanding out. They are getting wider and wider, and I think pretty soon they're all going to start bleeding into each other. And I'll show you parts of the map that didn't exist in the alpha. We're going to hop into a customs match, and we're going to go, we'll go with 1600. And you can see he's offering to insure. This is where you insure your items. Everything's already insured. You don't need to insure your gamma box because, like I said before, if you die, it doesn't matter. There's only 2 people. All right, we're just gonna chill for a little bit. We're gonna wait. I want to wait till there's more players so we can maybe get some player kills in on this. We'll wait for a few players. And before, it says how many exactly how many. Let me show you real quick here. How many players are available for this? It says 1 to 7 players, and then on top of that, you have like, I'm gonna say 5 to 10 scavs. So, and they spawn in intervals. And you have about 60 minutes to escape, which is pretty cool. So let's just wait for some more players here, and then we'll get this going. All right, dudes, we are in. This is considered hole in the wall. I'm gonna go ahead and get the fuck out of spawn because there is static spawns. That means there's predefined spawns on these maps. It's not an arena-style shooter, but in the spawn it kind of is. There's only so many predefined spawns, and it's a death match. So we're gonna get the hell out of here as quick as possible. Take this land bridge. I think it's important to mention that when I started playing this game, this whole area, you couldn't, like, this didn't exist, this land bridge. They opened this whole section up. So I know a lot of people were skeptical about buying this game. Like, are the devs going to do anything? They're definitely doing a lot. They've added a tremendous amount of stuff to the map, features. They've put in a lot of work to this game. So this is going to be like kind of like a natural choke point. We're just going to chill here for a minute. I don't like being paranoid about guys sneaking up behind me, so we're gonna, I don't know if this is a good spot. We're gonna just chill here, see if we can get some randos with shotguns or something. Right now the trend seems to be very few people come out with gear. If they do, it's just bullshit. Like they'll just have like a shotgun trying to make a play or something because of the desync. The desync's pretty bad right now. That's AI. It's a scav. I don't think it's a player scav. We're not going to shoot at him. We're going to use him as kind of like a guard dog on the bridge. If he starts shooting at people, then we'll know that there's people over there. So we're just going to chill here like scumbags. I just don't want to be paranoid pushing through the map. The thing that I really like about this game is the high fidelity graphics. Like, I'm not a big fan of graphics. Like, I don't feel like it makes or breaks the game. But this game has amazing sound design. So when you add in these high-fidelity graphics, it's just... Oh, here we go. It's just fucking awesome. Oh, my God, the sun glare. I can't see. I can barely see this guy. Let's wait till he gets a little closer here. Oh, my God. Oh, I just hit him in the fucking mouth with the SKS. There we go. This seems to be the other trend is a lot of guys are not even aiming down the sights for the most part because of how the recoil works. If you just, if you're comfortable with the center of your screen, it's pretty easy to fuck people up basically, which I'm used to. A lot of Rust videos of me just, what is it, hip firing? Yeah, I was going to say no scoping. Well, it's the same shit, right? It just feels weird in this game. I think we're good. I think he was alone. I don't imagine he has shit on him. Yeah, this whole area over here didn't exist, which is just crazy. Gonna slow push. I like to take it easy. Listen. Sound is so huge in this game. Being able to hear shots and stuff. God, I don't know how I feel about this PSO. Search these bags. Just a bunch of junk for the most part. Just kind of filling this out. I don't hear anybody. I don't see anybody. This should be good. There's a nice little spot over here. I like this spot. It almost looks like you'll be able to get back here. Like this will open up too. This building. This is a huge, huge, huge spot. Oh, shit. That sounds right next to me. I think the proximity sounds are a little off. That actually might be gas station. I don't know. The proximity sounds are a little off, though. We're just going to hold this and see if these guys push up in the construction yard. Definitely is silence something, I think. Honestly, man, I don't even know. I play with dudes and they're like, oh, that's a SKS silence with a... It sounds like a... I don't know. I'm not even going to guess. I have no fucking clue what that is. It's a gun with bullets. Pretty cool graffiti too. All right, let's push. I think you'll be able to push through over here. This building will open up. You'll be able to walk through it, I think. Can't imagine why not. What the fuck? I can't tell if that was a sniper or what was that. Let's get low here. Fuck me, I'm paranoid now behind me. Let's give this guy a minute to push. See, I don't know if that was AI or... I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Fuck. Just paranoid about this backside. So I think it's important to mention this other thing. Like, there's a feeling you get, you know, like when you're playing Dayz, or you're being raided in Rust, or maybe you're out. Jesus fucking Christ! You're out farming in Rust or something, and you have a ton of gear on you, or you're playing Dayz and you have a ton of gear on you. You just have a bunch of virtual property. Well, that feeling of anxiety when you're getting in firefights and stuff, which, you know, eventually you lose over time, that doesn't go away with Tarkov. It starts at the beginning of the match as soon as you come in, and it's almost like it builds up towards the end of the match because you need to escape, you know? What the fuck is that, dude? It's gotta be AI, I think. I don't know. Kind of waiting for... Let's get ahead of it, whatever it is. There we go, we got some hard cover now. let's keep pushing. Just make sure. This is a nice spot. This is a fantastic spot, actually. We gotta push. I want to get ahead of this guy. Just kind of taking my time, guys. Pacing in this game is really slow. Which if you're a fan of like Arma, you're used to. Oh my god, that's close. Sounds like it was right over here, actually. Oh, this glare sucks. Man, this glare's... Oh, shit. Oh, God! What the hell is that? Cover. Sometimes the AI shoots at you through, like... No, he's not shooting at us. I don't know, but... Holy fuck. Dude, sounds like a goddamn war zone out here. What the fuck is going on? Dude, what the fuck was that? I'm scared. Ah! This noise is so intense. Oh. I gotta get his legs. Got him. You gotta aim for the legs when they have armor like that. It's fucking pointless trying to shoot these guys with armor. Let's reload. Wonder if he has any buddies. Oh shit. Oh my god, that's right next to me. What the fuck? I think he might know where I'm at. I'm gonna go nice and slow. You can really slow your pace on this. Turned my walk speed all the way down. Dude, that sounds like it's right next to me again. This is a freaking war zone. Dude, where is this guy? He was literally right next to me. Oh my god, this is so anxiety inducing, you have no idea. Ah! Is that a... Oh. He's gotta... They gotta be in the scav spawn. Yeah, I don't know what happened to this dude. I'm pushing. We get wrecked, we get wrecked. Look at the blood splatters on the wall, it's great. Check back here. Oh, we're good. Oh, so he must have killed this guy right here. Let's loot these guys up. What do we got here? Shotgun. Sells pretty good. So any of this stuff that I take out of the instance I can use to sell to get my rep up. Grab the shotgun ammo. What do we got in the backpack here? Ooh. That's it? I wonder if this guy got looted. That's all they have on him? Really? I don't want to get shot like this guy got shot. Oh no, here we go. Oh baby, new helmet. See, I can't buy these helmets yet. Peacekeeper, I believe, is the one that's, or Skier, I'm sorry, sells them at level 3. So these helmets are like priceless. So now if I get wrecked, no matter what, I can get out of here with the helmet because I have it in my gamma box. What else we got here? It's got that 45 round AK mag. Which I have a feeling is going to go on the RPK eventually. Let's get rid of the shotgun. We're going to bring this AK with us. I don't know what sells for more. God, the loot management. It's like, I don't know what to take. I don't know what's worth anything. I can stack this up, get rid of this shotgun ammo, these painkillers. I don't have room. Shit, man. There we go. This is like Tetris. Inventory Tetris. And we got the damn... We gotta leave... God damn it! We gotta leave all this stuff. We gotta go, man. We gotta get the hell out of here. It's gonna be at the gas station. I think it's time to go. So... I think you guys get it for the most part. You guys understand how it works. There's 3 exits on this map, and we are going to go for the speedy exit, which is, it requires a key. Let's get up on this bridge here. That's an AI scav, I think. Or a player scav, I should say. I'm sorry. I don't see... He's not here. He's at the checkpoint past here. Sounds like they're fighting each other. I think we should get while the getting's good. So this is one of the exits. I'm going to open this door here. Hopefully I don't get wrecked doing that. Let's unlock it. Close it behind us so they don't know we're... Open this up, and then we got a green box here. I don't know if it's worth looting. I mean, I'm so paranoid the AI is going to shoot me through the glass. Now, these green boxes normally have some good stuff, so you can get a $10,000 laser sight in one of these, or you could get a bunch of bullshit like 5.56 or 5.45 ammo. I think we're good. I think it's probably time to call it. Let's unlock this and go. We're going to be heading to one of 3 exits. I'm going to say that you've seen about, in this video, you've seen about 30% of the map. There's multiple routes. There's multiple other locations that I didn't explore, like the dorms, the apartment buildings, gas station. But in this run, just for the purposes of the video, I want to have this introductory type video on my channel because I know I kind of just jump right into Tarkov, and a lot of people are like, "What the hell's going on?" I was reading through the comments, like, "What's the? Oh my god, we gotta go!" Like, what's the point of this game, man? I don't get it. So hopefully this kind of helps you guys understand a little bit about what's going on. Really looking forward to the sandbox. I know a lot of people are bitching about this, that, or the other thing. But this is like one of the most awesome mill sims I've ever played. Like the gun modding. I didn't even dive into the gun modding. The gun modding is just ridiculous. And it's alpha, so, you know, give the devs a break. It's alpha. Wait 6 months and come back, and then if the game's still shit, then you can bitch then. But for now, it's alpha. Deal with it. There's even a giant warning at the splash screen that says it's alpha. Shit, somebody's been through here. Dead body, I'm scared. Doors are open. We did it! Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like it if you did. I hope this helps some of you kind of understand exactly what is Escape from Tarkov. You're going to be seeing a lot of this on my channel, man. It's a fucking awesome game. I really, really, really like this game. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace!